Hey there, YouTube. This is Nova Piper coming at you. Been recording some videos, but I haven't been getting them up. I'll tell you what's going on. Smoking my it's a Lorenzetti. I think that's a Lorenzetto. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. Just cheap pipe, billiard. Nothing fancy. It's alright. Looks okay. Smoking Dunhill Flake. Straight Virginia. Pure Virginia. Don't know what kind of Virginia it is. Just rub some out. Nice and dry. A little cool. Refreshing for a change. But yeah, I've been doing some videos, but I don't know if you guys have been watching. You know I lost my cat. Still haven't found him. Well, we found him. He was next door underneath their deck. They called us three nights ago. So 6 of us went out, dismantled the deck, went in with fishing nets, crawled underneath, and a little bastard got away from us. 6 of us with fishing nets. And then he ran up the next house up kind of thing, but we're kind of secluded here. So we're putting out the food again, and something's eating the food, probably the raccoons or other cats, and I got a trap up there and stuff, but it's a matter of time. At least we've seen them, so it's a good sign. So I've been making videos, however, I've been kind of patrolling, you know, checking the food dishes I got laid out, checking the water, you know, keeping fresh food out, keeping fresh water and stuff like that. So I'm cat crazy, man, I tell you. But anyway, I just thought I'd do another video. I don't know when I'll be able to get this one up. Today's Monday. I think it's September 12th. I don't know. But I did a tobacco review of last video I did was vintage Syrian, a tobacco review. I don't know. It was kind of a shitty review that I did. I don't even know if I'm going to put it up. If I do, it's going to be kind of funny. I cut the shit out of it. You know, this is you know, I like my English blends, but I ought to try something different tonight. I noticed during that review of the vintage Syrian that it's because I've been smoking such strong Latakia blends that my palate's changed, and now I tried that vintage Syrian for the first time in a long time, and it's like, Jesus, man, this almost just tastes like Virginia to me. I don't know. It's like, hey, well, I like what I like, though. I like that strong English. You know, the certain style of English blends, I really like it. But I do like a variety of tobacco. I don't smoke English blends in this pipe. Let's see. Yeah. Not too bad, I guess. I will say I like this Dunhill Flake. I like this a little bit better than the HH. Is it Pure Virginia Flake or something? The HH line? I don't know. There's a lot of those HH tobaccos. You know, everybody says they're so awesome, and I don't know. It's not that they're bad tobaccos. They're not my thing, I guess. I do got some. I got about 200 grams coming in the mail here. I might do I hate to say box opening or yabo, but you know, when I get it, I'll show you what I picked up. Let's put it that way. There's going to be some new stuff in there for me, some of my old favorites, but there's a couple of some new stuff in there that I wanted to try that I kind of forget what it is, but one of you guys actually who was watching my videos mentioned for me to try them, so hey, I picked them up, and that's what's cool about, you know, the YouTube pipe community, man. That's what it's all about, right? Geez, I'm getting close to 100 subscribers. know, too much on the go right now to be thinking about, a 100 subscriber contest or something. My God, if you only knew. Between losing my cat and fixing up a house and trying to sell another house and, and then trying to work 9 to 5 and all that shit, right? If any of you guys watched my mindfulness meditation video, it just happened to me there. Something cool that happened today, though. There's a NATO fleet in Halifax here, and today they left the harbor. I forget how many countries. It's called Cutlass Fury, is the name of the, you Navy guys or military guys would know more about it than me. What they call that exercise, NATO exercise. That's it. Australia, America, France. There's a really cool French frigate in here, man. Let me tell you, I got some cool pics of it. Halifax just got awarded the largest shipbuilding contract in history. I think it was $38 billion. So right here in Halifax, man, we're talking, you've got a career for a generation or two there. Probably a generation. Anyway, we're building, I think we got Halifax got $25 billion contract to do the warships, and Vancouver's doing the patrol vessels for whatever, how much that cost, I forget. But our new frigates are going to be based on this French design, and I seen one today, and I took my new camera that I bought, is a T5 Rebel, and I went out and bought a 300mm zoom lens, used, just cheap as shit, right? Just getting into the stuff. So anyway, I took that down to work today and sat down and took a shitload of pictures, and then I go to lunch at noontime, and then another guy goes to lunch at 1. I said, here, take my camera and get some more pictures of the fleet going by. He got all kinds of cool pics too. There's some submarines, foreign subs. The way it works here is that we won't allow a nuclear powered vessel to dock. So the nuclear subs had to dock at the mouth of the harbor, so we never got to see them. An aircraft carrier was in here a while ago, Charles de Gaulle. I think it's the French flagship, and it's nuclear powered, and they wouldn't let it in. It had to anchor in the harbor, and they had to shuttle people back and forth. But that was a while ago. But I remember that, man. That was impressive. They had some Russian missile launchers in here, man. 25 years ago, we went and toured that and traded with the Russians. That was really spectacular. And I was taking pictures back then with a K-1000, Pentax, man. That was, 35mm film, right? I got some pictures of that. So I've always had a little thing for photography, so got some pretty cool pics. Not really much to talk about, I guess. Been trying to watch some of your guys' videos and having a hard time keeping up. I say I'm preoccupied here. I'm putting videos out. I'm not really watching too many of you guys. I feel bad for that. I'm going to start trying to get into it and, at least acknowledge the fact that, hey, I watched your video, man. I think it's cool. Cool shit. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. A few guys there, getting into. Hearing lots of good stories. Lots of guys just talking about life, One of the things it does for me, I think I made a comment, I forget which one of you guys I made a comment to, but I said, what this whole YouTube community is, you don't see too many people smoking a pipe. I went up to my neighbor's house. He was doing some work on the house, so I went up to show him everything he was doing wrong, right? And I was smoking my pipe, and they're older than me, right? These guys are probably in their 60s, right? His brother says, geez, you don't see too many guys smoking a pipe anymore. It's like, yeah, you'd be surprised, but you're around here, you don't. So I don't have anybody around here that I can just say, hey man, why don't we get together and go hang out and smoke a pipe, boy? So I can't do that here. So that's what YouTube's for. That's what you guys are for. Right? I watch you guys, and it's kind of like somebody else. I forget who. It was. Maybe it was Unicorn Piper. I forget, man. But somebody said the same thing. It's you know, you're my pipe smoking pals kind of thing, right? You know, like where I can't talk shop about pipes with my friends. They don't get it. I smoke my pipe around them, but none of them smoke a pipe. So, you know, you get to meet a few people on YouTube. You know, you start chatting back and forth, and you know, I was a lurker for a long time, and then I just finally said, man, I want to start doing my own videos. I don't know. Not a big. I don't know. I know Virginia's the popular tobacco, right? I know like Virginia's probably the. Well, I think it is. It's the #1 tobacco out there, but I'm just not a. I gotta say, I'm an English guy. I think I'm following the trend how pipe smokers go. You know, when you start out, you stick with your aromatics, and years ago when I first bought a pipe and didn't know what I was doing in my 20s, it was the Amphora. I forget, it was in a green pouch. My dad smoked it, and I loved the flavor of it. It was fantastic, but I didn't know what I was doing. They don't sell it anymore. Maybe under a different name or something, but it is heavy aromatic, right? But it was pretty good. If I could find an aromatic that I like, that's similar to that, I know lots of guys are giving me suggestions of stuff to try, right? But it's so hard for me to get tobacco here in Canada that sometimes it's like, oh, do I really want to take the risk and get this shit, not like it, and you know, put it on the shelf with all that other stuff I got up there, like all that Kentucky tobacco, the Dark Fire Kentucky. I can't stand it. I'll do a review on it. It'd be great, you know. Do a review of the old Dark Fire. Tastes like shit. That's my opinion, though, right? I know you guys absolutely love it, and it is a good quality tobacco, but it's just not my thing, right? But I think I went like a lot of people do. It's aromatics, and then you get into English, and then, you know, once you get over that phase, then you can really start appreciating the Virginias. I'd like to get to that point. So I've got lots of Virginia tobacco, different kinds, you know, Virginia based. But I found when I did the other day when I was smoking the vintage Syrian, I was referring to it as a Virginia forward tobacco because I'm so used to the lac bombs, you know. So used to the really strong Latakia blends. Remember I think I mentioned it before, Frogmorton. One of the Frogmortons was the first one I tried that had Latakia in it, and I was just like, wow, this shit's amazing. And then I kept experimenting with English blends, and there was a lot of them I didn't like. I don't like them all, right? I just like what I like. Doesn't mean that they're bad, it's just what I like. You know, and you gotta remember that. Remember that when you watch reviews too. I want to start doing reviews. Oh, I'll do more of them, I should say, but just because I don't like it doesn't mean you will like it. It's, you know, you gotta remember that. It's just what I think about it. It's like I live on the Atlantic Ocean, and I hate fucking fish. I can't stand it. It makes me gag. You know, but you know, some people love it, and I can't understand how people can eat it. I literally would rather have a shitty diaper stuck under my nose than somebody cooking smelts or cooking scallops or freaking lobster. Ugh, you know, it's too bad though, man, because it's so abundant and cheap here, right? Wouldn't believe how cheap fresh lobster is here. I mean, right out of the water, a couple dollars a pound. But yeah, everybody has their, you know, everybody tastes things differently. I'll try to get these videos up though. Anyway, guys, I've got too much more to say. Virginia, a little different for me anyway. Anyway, guys, you know, live life. Enjoy your pipes. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna sit back, smoke this pipe, and settle in for the night and check out some of the pictures I took today, and take a little walk around the neighborhood, try to find that stupid cat, and we'll see you guys soon. All right, take care.